Well, welcome back to another segment of the Real Reedy channel, Feel the Music. And once again, I'm Patrick Reedy. This is my son James. And we said that it was going to be a lot about songwriting, so we thought we would focus in on songwriting for a few minutes for you.
Yeah, we aim to give you guys some tips. I went out and scoured all the forums and looked into what people wanted to know about songwriting. So I'm here to just kind of pick his brain a little bit. So
thanks to the subscribers.
Yeah, thank you guys
for liking and sharing our videos also, and I'm sorry I cut him off.
If you guys like this video, subscribe, because we're going to be doing more.
Absolutely.
More in depth,
This is fun. This has been a lot of fun for me. And I'm going to let him ask me questions. And a lot of songwriters, they keep some of the writing stuff to themselves because it's kind of a personal thing sometimes. And but I'm going to open up a little bit and answer any questions as honest as I can about writing music.
Yes.
All right, James. So what do you got?
So the first thing on here is, the most asked thing is, how do you start a song?
Feelings. Make no mistake about it. It's always feelings. It starts with a feeling. Oh, you want me to continue?
Is that it?
No. Yeah, it starts with the feeling. I guess the best I can explain it for me, music is what feelings sound like. That's why I can play an E chord the way I want to portray that chord. That music becomes my feelings by the way I'm playing it. And it will be different than anyone else. And that's what makes it unique and beautiful, is everyone portrays their feelings through their songs.
So you start with an idea and then pick up the guitar.
Yeah, it's an idea, but it's more of a feeling. Whatever idea has to make me feel something, it usually will make me feel something. And that's what I try to do is I'm given a feeling. So if you just, for example, when I'm feeling something, if you take just your basic chords, like you got a C, A minor, F, and G.
Mm-hmm.
It's played in a lot of songs, but you played it for me this morning with a feeling. You showed me a feeling. So you play it. And that chord now becomes a feeling that I play because I want to portray that feeling. And the same way with lyrics. The lyrics and the music usually go hand in hand with me, because I'm feeling something that makes me want to use the music in that way. And the lyrics are the same way. It's all a feeling. And that's the start for me of writing a song.
Yeah, that's insightful stuff. You guys heard it here first.
Well, if you want someone to feel what it feels like to be fishing down at the riverbank, then you want to portray that through the way you play your chords and stuff, and the music makes that feeling of what it's like to actually be there. And that's why people dig music, because it always takes you somewhere, and it always starts with the feeling of something.
Yeah.
so someone could actually take me to the riverbank and give me that feeling of fishing, and that makes it beautiful.
Hell yeah.
So
what comes, like, you start with the verse first and then write the chorus?
I usually don't have a set any format of like I'm writing a verse or I'm writing a chorus. I'm just, like I said, I'm playing chords and trying to the feeling again. I'm wearing that one out.
We're gonna have a feeling counter at the top.
But the lyrics come with that, and it's not any certain order. And I hardly ever, a lot of people write lyrics down, and I probably should have, but I don't use a lot of paper.
Just repetition,
and I just feel like a word that's what needs to be there is gonna stick. But it's not always right. I've lost some good lyrics because I didn't write them down. So I'm not just,
So that's a tip for you guys.
Yeah,
write your lyrics down, even if you think they're cheesy.
Yeah, everybody has different ways, but it's still, when it's all said and done, you're feeling something from that particular artist that wrote the piece. And that's what is beautiful. It'll always be Brad Paisley or Garth Brooks or, they all have a way of making you feel the only unique way that they can do it, and that's you also, songwriters and singers out there. All have the ability to make me and everyone else feel something, and that's what we're talking about here. Anyways, I don't want to take up too much time here.
Yes. What are some things that can cause you to get in a rut when you're writing a song? Like, is there anything?
If I'm trying to push something too hard, if I'm trying to think too hard and I'm trying to make it, music is simple. The simplicity of music, if you get away from the simplicity of something, of music, to me that could cause some writer's blocks, that could cause some ruts, because it's simply a feeling. You got to remember that. So if you're getting stuck on something, there could be a reason,
You're trying too hard.
But anyways, once again, I'd like to thank the subscribers and who have liked and shared any of our videos. And we're going to have a lot more stuff like this. I only said it once today.
Stuff.
Stuff.
The stuff counter. Alright, we'll just do one more. We'll knock one more out real quick. And then we'll call it.
Okay, what do you got for me?
How do you know when a song's finished?
You just know. How do you know when it's raining?
Yeah.
How do you know when you're surfing? How do you know when you're walking? You don't always know, right? You're walking. You just know when something's done. You just feel it.
Yeah, I've heard, bands, they'll play something different every time. Bono will sing a word or two different or change a word.
That's because when you're feeling something like he does so very well, his heart will push out a different word sometimes, and that's okay because they wrote it. That's the beauty.
Alrighty, guys. I hope that helps some people out there.
I hope you enjoyed this. Let us know if you enjoy stuff like this, and
if you got any comments or questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments.
And it's all about feeling the music, man, and I sharing some things with you, and this is fun, man. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. We'll see you later.